Yellow. DeeWayne and Clovis here. Say hello.
Hi there, Oma D.
So now we are at the finale of the video tutorials. Of course, if there are any requests from Oma D or Clovis, I'm always happy to make more. But Clovis is going to help me out here, and he's come up with some Oma D's frequently asked what the fucks for this final video. So I reckon we're just gonna get started here. So, all right, Clovis, what you got?
Well, my first question is, if you have a bad Southern fake accent like I do, can you still watch and appreciate these videos?
Why, yes. Yes, you can. And I'll tell you why. Because it don't matter if you got a Southern accent, a Yankee accent, if you're one of them Hispanics, one of them Orientals, with the small hands. They don't do good work, by the way. That's according to F is for family. Yeah, you can appreciate the finer things in the Mac life. So, yeah, my answer to that is hell yes.
Well, that is good to know, because I have a very bad fake Southern accent, and I would still like to appreciate these videos.
Well,
and I also have small hands, kind of like one of them Orientals. So I'm glad that they will work on my computer for these fake videos, for your real videos in my fake accent.
Well, your accent ain't that bad. I mean, I've heard some really bad fake Southern accents. Let me tell you what.
Well, my next question is, my anger is my computer upsets me.
Yep.
And I want to drop kick it through my window.
Right.
Is that bad for my computer?
Well, it all depends. Now, if you got one of them like big honking desktop thingies, them's pretty strong. You could probably drop kick it through any kind of window, and it would probably hurt the window more than it would the computer. But if you got one of them there flimsy laptop thingies, you're probably gonna do some damage. But that's not to discourage you from drop kicking the damn thing anyway. Go on and you take your anger out however you feel comfortable.
Thank you for giving me permission to deal with my anger.
No problem.
My next question is, if Oma D, it's not if, when Oma D likes these here videos, those were my general questions for Clovis.
All right.
Those are Clovis questions, because Clovis, he's got questions to come to. These are ones that I think Oma D might find useful.
Okie doke.
Now let's say Oma D is watching and comes to love and appreciate these videos.
Right.
Is there a way for Oma D to share them with a friend or people that she likes and enjoys, or who she dislikes, who she would like to help them understand their computers?
That is a very good question. I'm glad you asked that there, Clovis. So, you can't see this. I won't do the share screen thing again. So what I'm doing is...
I will imagine.
Yeah. What I'm doing here is I got the Firefox already open to, look, DeeWayne's video tutorials. So, let's see here. Let me square this up so Oma D can see the Clovis and what I'm doing here. So Oma D, this is how you'd be able to see the person you're hanging out with, and also all the shit that you're doing. So we got the YouTube videos open. This is DeeWayne's channel. Got the NASCAR picture up there. And let's see here. So let's just say, let me click on how to enjoy the finer things in life that Clovis and I went over. Let me pause that. Now, down here below the video, also Oma D, You click on this thingy, which you probably already figured out, to go to full screen, and then it gives you full screen, right? And then you move your little cursor to get rid of, well, let me start it and then I'll show you.
Merry Christmas Eve. I have
You move your cursor like that, so you get rid of that
what I like to call
title.
Burrito Kitty.
Alright, so then we hit escape to get back to the regular view there. So you got these little symbols underneath here. You got your closed caption, you got cards, I don't know what that is, annotations, which make me want to drop kick my fucking computer. Let me tell you what, enhancements, not sure what that is, info and settings. But let's say, see down here below here you got a share button, right? So you click on that, and you got all kinds of your social medias, you know, and you can just, let's say you click on the Facebook, and it will automatically, it'll open it in a new window, and I think it'll give you the option to comment. I'm not going to share this on Facebook just in case, you know, it automatically shares it. But then you see this little thing, this little linky thing here. It's already highlighted, but let's say it's not. Let's click outside the box. See? Now you click in the box, and it automatically highlights the whole thing. Now, I'm gonna do, you remember your shortcuts. You hit Command-C to copy that link. Anything that's highlighted will be copied. And let's go over here to the Gmail. We got our window, our little hangout thing here. And you see where it says send a message. Now I'm gonna hit Command V, and see it popped in there. Then you hit enter, and that way Clovis there can see the video, how to enjoy the finer things in life. So that's how, or you can email the link. If you had a website, you would do what we computer geeks call sharing the video, embedding it, that kind of thing. So yeah, there are plenty of ways to share the love. And see these things up here, these little thumbs up, thumbs down. You can go ahead and thumb that to say you like it. And you probably should. Now, if you wanted to share it on the Facebook at your own leisure, and you already had the link saved, you just go to your Facebook and you go to your, what's on your mind, your status update. You type in something, then you hit your Control-V, and then the little icon of the video will show up at the bottom there, but you can then delete the link, and the icon will still show up, and then when you post it, people can click on the icon, and then you won't have that messy link in then with your message, if that makes sense, but if it don't, that's alright. So there you go, Clovis.
That was incredibly informative, and I appreciate you letting me know that.
No problem.
And that reminded me that I need to go and thumb all your videos.
Now that, taken out of context, that could be something, that could be another video for another time.
Indeed. Now, I got another question.
Alright.
We just got here a lot of information.
Mm-hmm.
High quality, high class. I'm saying Hooters quality kind of information.
Yep.
So, how do you recommend, what is the best way in which to watch these videos? Do I watch them all at once? Is it best to wait until I have a need? Do I pause as I watch them? What do you recommend, DeeWayne?
Well, I recommend all of the above. I'd recommend starting with the very first video because they do go in order. So as OMD will see here, I'm going to go back to DeeWayne's video tutorial page, and you see we got, there will be more videos posted after this, of course, because we're still recording. So then, you scroll down, and you would start with how to hide your porn, and then move your way.
Important.
Yeah. And when you play the video, it should start the very next one right after that, how to OMD your computer. And if it don't, you just hit pause or cancel, and you hit your backspace up here to go back to your list, and then you can watch it again. I do recommend pausing it, because some of these are a little bit on the long side, but you know, and in case you miss something, hell, you could even pause it and take a screenshot, because OMD should know how to take a screenshot now. The annotations, I'd pay attention to them, because, you know, they's in there for a reason. And anytime you got one of them, like, square thingies up there, when it's showing something, you can hover over that, and an extra annotation message will pop up. And
Holy cow.
yeah, it's pretty fancy, let me tell you what. So, yeah, I recommend also watching it with a PBR. Because, you know, you want to get good and drunk before you do your learning.
Amen.
That's when your brain is most relaxed and
That's how I got through school.
Hell yeah. And when your brain's relaxed and PBR'd up, then, you know, then it can take in the maximum amount of information. So there you go.
Well, that is quality information, and I appreciate that.
Well, I try.
I got another question that's directed directly for Oma D.
Alrighty.
And maybe you don't. Maybe this is a bad question, because Clovis was proud. In his family, he's the first one to graduate from 3rd grade.
Mm-hmm.
So he's a little slow, but he's faster than most of his family.
Yep.
Is there a video that Oma D that you think should pay particular attention to because it's something she would use more than other features?
Well, given what she told me she's using that computer for, I reckon the how to Oma D your computer, I'm pointing at it over here, Clovis can't see that, is probably the best one, because that shows her how to get her kitty pictures and set up her user account. And then also the one directly after that, hey, how in the hell do I change that? To show her how to change the wallpaper and her preferences, just so when she does get on there for her banking, she can, you know, enjoy the kitty pictures or whatever she wants to set as her wallpaper. You know, your pictures of your camouflage duct tape, whatnot, what have yous. You know, and I reckon those are the two I'd recommend. And, you know, the maximizing your battery, it's got some good analogies in it, as we've discussed.
Yes.
Yeah. So, and I reckon also the shortcuts on the interwebs, opening up a new tab, that sort of thing, and bookmarking your banking. So if you're using it mainly for your banking, you want to make sure that bank is bookmarked up there. And when Firefox or your Chrome asks you, do you want me to save this password, will you say hell yes? Because I am, you know, however much old, and I've had too many brain cells killed by that there PBR and whiskey, so I can't remember my password for shit. So yeah, you want it to remember. And, you know, if somebody hacks into your banking, well, tough luck. I mean, shit happens, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
Oh.
Well, I got one final question for you.
Alrighty.
Now I remember, because we went over this, because, you know, I do not own a Mac.
Mm-hmm.
And so I wanted to learn, because I'm trying to get myself educated.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I remember one of the videos was called How to Hide Your Porn.
Mm-hmm.
I found that very interesting, because I have a lot of porn.
Yep.
But I'm wondering, and this is a Clovis question, I don't know if this will help Oma D.
Yep.
This is for Clovis. Do you have a video which explains a way to find porn more easily?
I do not. But I reckon you just do your Googles.
I think it's hard to find porn on the internet.
Well, I don't know what you're doing wrong, because there's plenty of it out there, and it should be pretty easy to find. Now, if you're looking for your specialty porn, you know, let's just say, for instance, let's go up here and do a quick little Google search. Let's just say kitty porn. You know, you've got your kitty fetishes. Let's see what comes up. Warning, kitty porn digital photography review. Well, let's just see what the hell that is. Now, if you come up with a website with a bunch of these ads and shit, you probably don't want that. Anything that asks you to clean your computer, especially the Mac cleaners, you do not click on that, OMD. That will infect your computer faster than you can get yeast infection from having too much sex, okay? Now, let's go back, because I saw another interesting one called Barely Feral, a porn site for cats by cats. Now, let's see what the hell that's all about.
That doesn't sound interesting.
Well, let's see here. Now, let's say, you know, you want to share this with the person you're hanging out with. See how I went up there and it highlighted all that thing in the URL? Remember, this is your URL. So you hit your Command C, and let's go back to Gmail over here. And now I'm going to Command V and send that link over there to Clovis so he can appreciate the Barely Feral. Answers the question, what if there was a porn site designed by cats for cats? And it looks like it's just a bunch of ads.
I would be very disappointed if I were a cat looking for porn based on that.
Well, if you go to Tumblr, it has a little link for Tumblr. Tumblr's just a blog site there, OMD. It's got some pretty suggestive pictures with the cats. And I reckon this is what Nella looks at every night when she gets on that there computer. Oh, that one's a funny one. Got a picture of a cat's ass. Right. It's a cat licking its ass. Cat showing its balls. You know, that kind of thing. So, you know, pretty much any kind of specialty porn you want, you can find. You know what I'm saying?
I do, indeed. Well, now I do. I did not know that. And I have to be honest with you. As one who has seen porn, I did not know you could find cat porn on the internet. So that is why these videos, I think, I want to emphasize to Oma D, that is why these videos are so important. Because you will learn a lot.
Right. Well, I reckon that's it, except for there's apparently a 1970s movie called The Party at Kitty and Stud's. Let's see what that's all about. It's got an IMDb. Oh shit, it's got Sylvester Stallone in it. Kitty and Stud are lovers. They enjoy a robust sex life, which includes fellatio and light S&M. Light S&M, not that heavy stuff. Specifically, stud belt whipping kitty. 3 women, hang on, I gotta finish. 3 women come over for a party and Stud services them, one after the other. Now this must have been before Rocky, because I can't imagine that it's got 2.9 stars too.
Out of how many?
Out of, I reckon, 20. I don't know. That is some interesting shit now. Maybe we gotta watch that later. Alright, well, let's just close out of that tab. Alright. I reckon does that answer all your questions, Clovis?
My brain is tired because I have not asked 6 questions in an entire year, and I had to do that at one sitting. So I feel like I need to take a nap. But I feel very much educated by you. So I do thank you, DeeWayne. And I hope Oma D and the rest of Oma D's offspring have themselves a merry whatever holiday they celebrate.
Yep. Well, I reckon that'll be it then. Well, I just did the full screen here, but let me go back. Well, yeah. And happy holidays to you and yours as well. And Oma D, you just keep watching them videos and keep on trucking. Alrighty. Bye.